Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into an intriguing and often overlooked intersection of entertainment and politics, the profound influence that professional wrestling, particularly WWE, has had on American politics, especially during the Trump era. As many of you know, WWE has long been an iconic form of entertainment, filled with larger-than-life characters, dramatic storylines, and action-packed bouts. But recently, the world of professional wrestling has found a new level of relevance, seeping into the political sphere and shaping the way Americans view politics in the age of Donald Trump. The connection between WWE and Trump might seem distant at first, but it's been building for years. Donald Trump has a long history with WWE, from hosting WrestleMania events to appearing in iconic storylines like the Battle of the Billionaires where he shaved Vince McMahon's head in the ring. Trump has even been inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. But beyond the glitzy appearances, Trump's association with WWE goes much deeper. His former cabinet pick for Secretary of Education, Linda McMahon, was the CEO of WWE, and the McMahon family has been one of Trump's largest financial backers. This deep connection has led many political analysts to consider how WWE's entertainment model could explain Trump's unique style of politics. Wrestling, as we know it, is much more than just simulated fights. It's a spectacle of storytelling, where every character plays a role, and the outcomes are predetermined. As Dave Meltzer, a veteran wrestling reporter, explains, WWE is less of a sport and more of a theatrical performance that blends drama, action, and suspense. The key to WWE's success, and what draws crowds, is not the wrestling itself, but the stories, rivalries, and larger-than-life personas that unfold in front of the audience. Fans know that the matches are scripted, yet they cheer, boo, and become emotionally invested in the outcome. It's a form of entertainment that thrives on creating memorable moments, eliciting raw emotions, and maintaining a sense of unpredictability. This model of storytelling has drawn fascinating parallels between WWE and Trump's rise to power. The way Trump campaigned, his brash, combative rhetoric, and his larger-than-life persona on the political stage mirror the way WWE superstars engage their audiences. Just as wrestlers create chaos, stir emotions, and establish rivalries, Trump's political rallies were almost like WWE matches, designed to entertain and energize crowds, while blurring the line between truth and fiction. Trump's ability to manipulate the narrative, create dramatic storylines, and perform for the camera is something that can be traced back to WWE's influence. In many ways, the line between reality and scripted drama in politics has become increasingly difficult to distinguish. The concept of kayfabe, a term used in wrestling to describe the business of maintaining the illusion of real competition, has found its way into political discourse. While everyone knows that politics, like wrestling, is often staged and scripted, there's an increasing willingness among voters to suspend disbelief and treat these events as though they are real. This shift in political engagement reflects the influence of WWE, where people cheer for their favorite wrestlers, knowing full well that the outcomes are predetermined. This has become a form of entertainment in its own right, one where the spectacle is more important than the truth. Trump's political career has tapped into this kayfabe mentality. His supporters, much like wrestling fans, have embraced the drama, the narrative, and the showmanship of his campaign and presidency, despite knowing that much of what they're seeing is not grounded in reality. It's not about the truth, it's about the performance, the larger-than-life character, and the emotional connection that people have with the spectacle. As more and more Americans become disillusioned with the traditional political system, the allure of a well-crafted story and a charismatic leader becomes increasingly appealing. However, this blurring of lines between reality and fiction isn't without its dangers. Critics like Abraham Josephine Reisman have argued that the rise of neo-kayfabe, a term she coined to describe the post-truth era in politics, has turned political discourse into a never-ending performance. Politicians, like WWE wrestlers, become their characters, and their followers become so enmeshed in the narrative that they lose sight of what's real. This has created a political environment where truth is irrelevant, and the most engaging stories are the ones that thrive, regardless of their factual accuracy. WWE's move to Netflix on January 6, 2025, coinciding with the U.S. Congress certification of the election results, is an ironic example of how intertwined wrestling and politics have become. WWE's storytelling techniques, a blend of fact and fiction, reality and performance, have become a model for how modern politics is presented to the public. Just as WWE's Raw show is one of the longest-running TV shows in U.S. history, Trump's style of politics has become a permanent fixture in American culture, shaping not just political discourse, but the way people engage with entertainment. WWE's influence on American politics is undeniable, especially in the era of Donald Trump. The theatrics, drama, and larger-than-life personas that have defined WWE have made their way into the political arena, where truth and spectacle often blur. As we continue to navigate this world of performance-driven politics, it's clear that the lessons learned from WWE's influence are here to stay. Whether it's through Trump's rallies, the rise of neo-kayfabe, or the spectacle of political events, the lines between politics and entertainment have never been more intertwined.